Elon Musk has once again sparked controversy, this time with his remarks on U.S. entitlement programs. In a Fox Business interview, the billionaire CEO expressed his intent to cut what he calls waste and fraud from programs like Social Security and Medicare. But his claim that the level of waste is far greater than previous estimates has drawn sharp criticism, especially from Senator Bernie Sanders, a longtime champion of social safety nets. Sanders wasted no time in responding, framing Musk's comments as yet another attack by the ultra-wealthy on programs that working Americans depend on. Let's be very clear, Sanders stated. When billionaires talk about waste, they're not talking about the tax loopholes they exploit or the corporate handouts they receive. They're talking about cutting benefits for seniors, for disabled veterans, for people who have worked their entire lives and deserve dignity in retirement. At the heart of this debate lies a deeper ideological divide, one that speaks to how America views wealth, responsibility, and the role of government. Musk presents himself as a pragmatic businessman, someone who wants to root out inefficiencies and ensure taxpayer dollars are spent wisely. But critics argue that his remarks are part of a larger trend. Billionaires pushing for spending cuts that disproportionately affect the most vulnerable, while benefiting from government policies that favor the wealthy. There's also the question of whether Musk's claim about widespread waste holds up to scrutiny. Studies show that fraud accounts for only a tiny fraction of Social Security and Medicare spending. The bigger issue, experts argue, isn't inefficiency, it's underfunding. Social Security is facing a long-term shortfall, not because of fraud, but because of shifting demographics and a tax structure that hasn't kept pace with economic realities. Sanders and his allies argue that the solution isn't cutting benefits, but ensuring that billionaires like Musk pay a fairer share in taxes. This isn't the first time Musk has positioned himself as a critic of government programs while benefiting from them. His companies have received billions in subsidies, tax breaks, and government contracts. Critics see a contradiction. A man who built his empire with public funds now calling for cuts to the very programs that millions rely on. It raises a broader question: who truly benefits from government spending, and who bears the cost when cuts are made? The debate over Social Security is far from new, but Musk's comments have reignited tensions at a time when economic inequality is at record highs. For many Americans, Social Security isn't a handout, it's a lifeline funded by decades of their own labor. And while billionaires argue over waste, millions of seniors, disabled individuals, and working-class families are left wondering, when the cuts come, who will feel the pain? Musk's vision of efficiency may appeal to some, but the stakes are clear. This isn't just a conversation about numbers. It's a debate about values, about who America prioritizes, and about whether economic power should come with a greater responsibility to those who have built the system that made billionaires possible.